Hello and welcome, sports fans, to the live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Josh Shelton with Ben, coming to you live from U.S. Cellular here in Medford as the St. Mary's Crusaders host the Lakeview Honkers. Getting things started here. St. Mary's 2-5 today coming into this game. The Lakeview Honkers, 11th ranked in the OSAA. They're 4-1. So the first half just got started. The Honkers coming off or riding a 3-game win streak where they've scored at least 4 goals, but St. Mary's here on a break. Shot towards the goal, and that's stopped by the goalkeeper. That's Nadine Medina in goal today. Shot coming from Riker Rothfuss, the first of the day. Now the Crusaders are working the ball on the left side. Crusaders wearing the navy blue kits, and the Lakeview Honkers wearing the white tops with blue shorts and white socks. Crusaders in all blue and the referees in red. Another chance here, but that shot's blocked by Rhian Vickerman. And she clears it out towards midfield. Crusaders had a 2-game win streak going before falling 2-1 to 5A Ashland. Close contested game. Another chance here, shot just wide right of the goal. That one coming from Whitney West, the sophomore. Couple of shots early for the Crusaders. Lakeview hasn't had the ball much. Goal kick here. Now there's going to be a late penalty called. Oh, offsides, excuse me. So offsides on the Crusaders. Honkers will take over. They're led by Cody Hamilton and Carol Witzel, 2 coaches for Lakeview. On the other side, it's Martin Nelson, Scott Dewing, and Casey Dewing. Lakeview sends a ball up towards the back line of the Crusaders. Now it's moved up to midfield. Working with it is Samantha Gallardo. And then cleared away as the Crusaders were starting to build a little bit of momentum. Hannah Stevens clears that one out. Be a throw in on the left side for St. Mary's. Sophia Castillo throws it in for the Crusaders, and that one's going to go off the back line, and it'll be another goal kick for Lakeview. A brisk autumn day in Medford. Not very many clouds in the sky, certainly none above us. Blue skies, about 60 degrees here in the Rogue Valley. Goal kick. Now the Crusaders, again, keeping the pressure on the Lakeview defense. Shot is going to be wide to the left and then scooped up by the keeper, Mendias, excuse me. Foul call there on a bouncing ball at midfield. So St. Mary's will take over. That's Carmel Ashland taking the penalty kick there. The free kick, rather. St. Mary's working it inside. Into the attacking third they go. But any momentum snuffed out there by the Lakeview defense. And now they clear it out. A little bit of room to run, but then it's taken away by Gallardo. Back line coming up strong, and a little chip pass there from Lakeview. Putting some pressure on the St. Mary's defense for the first time today. An afternoon start. For all of you joining us from Lakeview, welcome. Glad to have you on the broadcast today, and anyone else joining as well. It's a long 3-hour drive from Lakeview to get here to the Rogue Valley, so a long day of travel for Lakeview. Certainly glad to have the Honkers in town today. St. Mary's on the free kick. Got a little bit of room to attack here. Shot is going to be wide right of the goal. A good chance there from Riker Rothfuss, but can't quite connect, and it goes wide, and another goal kick for Lakeview. St. Mary's, though, certainly keeping the pressure on the Lakeview defense early. Goal kick taken away, and then Zendejas clears it away. And Mendias comes up big with a save there, as hot on the trail was Rothfuss, the senior for St. Mary's, striker in the middle there. Lakeview's been defending much of this game so far. Another shot and a chance there, and Whitney West was right there coming in from the left wing, but just out of her reach, and the ball goes out the back line, and another goal kick for Lakeview. Quite a few Lakeview fans making the drive, as well as some St. Mary's fans joining us here at U.S. Cellular Fields in Medford. Bouncing ball, not much of a threat, and Mendias comes up and punts it down towards midfield. Savannah Greenfield is working against Emma Meyer over there on the left wing for Lakeview. Greenfield, a junior. And now a sub coming in for Lakeview. Headed out is Hannah Stevens, and coming in to the left center back position, looks like it's number 4, Bailey Harrington, the freshman. Goal kick here for St. Mary's. Working on the left side, getting the pass off to Rothfuss. And now a good through ball here. Rothfuss is on a run. She's got no one in front of her. It's just her and the keeper for now. Shot goes to the right, and it's in for a goal. St. Mary's strikes first. A nice give and go there, and a good through ball, and all Rothfuss had to do was run up to it. Just her and Mendias, and that's a tough battle for the goalie to win. So Rothfuss gets St. Mary's on the board first. They lead early in the first half. Excuse me, it looks like offsides was called. So we'll take that goal off the board. St. Mary's. It was a very, very late whistle. That didn't come until St. Mary's was already halfway through celebrating the goal. So wipe that off the board. Still 0-0. I think we about 10 minutes into the first half. There's no clock running, so bear with me. There's only so much I can do for time updates. We'll do what we can to check in when the referees, when we get a shot. Right now, Lakeview looking for their shot. Haven't had one on goal just yet. And now another chance here. Rothfuss is going to have in a foot race, but Mendias is going to beat her to it. Fields it at the top of the 18-yard box and then sends it towards midfield. St. Mary's back line clears that out. Now it's Sadie Glasser moves that to the right wing. Moving in towards the middle. Coming in, a shot on goal, and that one's into the back of the net. That will count. Elise Fernandez with the goal, and now we can say it's 1-0 St. Mary's. Great shot there from the outside from just inside the 18-yard box, and freezes Mendias in the goal. Elise Fernandez, a sophomore, gets St. Mary's on the board here. Ball cleared towards midfield. And then out of bounds, St. Mary's ball. St. Mary's has kept the pressure on throughout this one. Lots of pressure on the offensive end. As we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Lakeview in their last 3 wins has scored at least 4 goals. They've allowed 2 goals in each as well. They're ranked 11th out of the 34 3A, 2A, and 1A teams. Certainly, St. Mary's, while ranked 14th, has put on a lot of pressure on Lakeview throughout this one. The defense, for the most part, has held well, except for that most recent goal from St. Mary's. Still plenty of game left. As Lakeview takes over on a throw-in, and a pair of subs will come in for the Hawkers. Lacey Simonson enters the game, as well as Daniela Hernandez. Both of them freshmen for Lakeview. Throw-in comes from the captain, Rhian Vickerman. Elise Fernandez takes the ball away from Lakeview, and now St. Mary's is on the move. Into the attacking third they go. Good move there from Gallardo, but her shot is wide left. Spun around her defender and had a little bit of room. Good ball movement here from St. Mary's. Rothfuss sends it across the field. Streaking in is one St. Mary's player, and across is the wrong side of the net. Comes from Brennan. So another goal kick for Lakeview. Lakeview trying to step up. Sofia Zendejas was the last Lakeview honker to have the ball. Had it taken away from her. Abby Kirkpatrick over on the left wing with it. Works it back to Sofia Castillo. Pass comes into the box and then taken away. Any opportunity there by Mendias. To midfield the ball goes. Lakeview trying to get something going on offense, but St. Mary's backline holding pretty strong. It's an experienced St. Mary's team compared to a little bit younger Lakeview team. And then offsides called. Savannah Greenfield a little over anxious on that one. Lakeview just has one senior on their team, Chloe Harmon. Everyone else is sophomore, junior, or freshman, but there's only 3 juniors on this team. So very young team, and another shot on goal, and that one's in. Fernandez again with the shot on goal. St. Mary's takes a 2-0 lead in the first half. We talked about the seniority of the St. Mary's team. Fernandez, the only goal scorer, sophomore for St. Mary's. St. Mary's again, trying to work a little two-man ball on the side. They've got the Lakeview defense kind of bunched up. Good step up there from Lakeview's Daniela Hernandez. Kind of slows down the St. Mary's attack, but they're on again. Abby Kirkpatrick, another two-man there. Kirkpatrick takes a shot. It goes off the keeper and out of play. It's going to be just wide of the net. But Mendias wasn't able to handle it. So a corner kick for St. Mary's. Fernandez swirling around the box as the cross comes in. Headed off the face and in. I don't think she used the top of her head. I think she used her chin to knock it in, but Abby Kirkpatrick, the third goal. Almost quite literally kissing it in. But whatever works. St. Mary's leads 3-0. A lot of pressure on the offensive side for St. Mary's has led to 3 goals so far in the first half. If they keep the pressure up, there's certainly more to come. Lakeview hasn't really been able to get much past midfield, and now here's a run from Rothfuss. But Mendias just gets it at the top of the box and then sends a punt towards midfield. Frederick trying to take on the entire St. Mary's defense. She's been a little bit successful so far into the attacking third, into the 18-yard box, working against one defender. And now sends it up the right side. Good defense there from Carmel Ashland, the junior. Lakeview will get a chance to throw it in inside the St. Mary's attacking third. Brooke Frederick will throw it in. 5 defenders on 3 or 4 Lakeview defenders. 4 white jerseys, 5 blue jerseys in the same area. Throw is headed, and then it goes out of play again. Lakeview, another chance. Trying to get something going. That pass goes off of Lakeview, and so St. Mary's will get a chance to throw in deep in their own defensive end. And a throw over the head of the 4 Lakeview defenders, and now having to step up was Cesca Zendejas. Throw comes in, and it goes over the head of 2 defenders, and trying to work in on it was Lakeview, but St. Mary's able to recover. Working the ball on the left side. Pass for Kirkpatrick is going to be just out of her reach. Lakeview will take over again around midfield. Some direction coming from Carly Vickerman, one of the captains, trying to spread out the offense a little bit, get them moving. Seen a lot of white jerseys bunched up on the ball, and it's made life a little difficult for the Hawkers. St. Mary's again on the run. Good defense there at the end from Lakeview. Sadie Glasser comes out. Entering the game is Lorene Lee. A goal kick taken away by the Crusaders. Kirkpatrick has it on the left wing. Moves it to Stillwell, who moves it towards the middle, and it's taken over by Lakeview. Trying to get something going. Had a little bit of momentum on the last possession. Now a deep ball put into the box. Ashland moves it over, and then a kick headed towards us and just misses my car, so we're okay. It's a lot of expensive equipment over here, so we'll do our best to protect it. Should another ball head our way. Be a Lakeview throw in. Lakeview with a chance here. Ball inside the St. Mary's 18. Lakeview trying to corral it. A light shot on goal, and it's handled. And then sent way down the field. Great punt there from the keeper. Rothfuss working against Vickerman. Vickerman wins that one. Tries to get Lakeview on the counterattack. A lot of time of possession for St. Mary's, and now here's a chance for Kirkpatrick. But the offside flag comes up. Another one called on St. Mary's on a promising attack. Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. St. Mary's leads 3-0 in the first half. They've controlled the game for the vast majority of it. Lakeview trying to get something going. Stepping up to it was Zendejas. Sends one down the sideline and out of play. Throw in for St. Mary's. Sophia Castillo will come out, and entering the game is Lily Castillo. Castillo replaces Castillo. Good step up there from the St. Mary's defender. That was Reese Wright. Now a chance here again. Fernandez with it. Inside the 18-yard box, and that's right into the hands of Mendias. Punted towards midfield, and second bounce corralled by Lakeview. Pass towards the sidelines, and St. Mary's will take over. Good work there by Brooke Frederick. But then well defended there by Carmel Ashland. Frederick takes it over. Sends it towards the middle of the box. A chance here for Lakeview. Big collision with the keeper. Savannah Greenfield with a little bit of an opportunity there. Free kick awarded to St. Mary's. Greenfield a bit shook up by that hit. Rothfuss working against Vickerman. Vickerman wins the battle, and there was a chance there for Lakeview. And now Vickerman's going to be called for a little foul there. A little push on Rothfuss. Ashland will take the free kick from near midfield. Head down the right side, Fernandez running under it, but called offsides. St. Mary's has certainly been aggressive on those runs. Been called off sides. A little over-aggressive there. So Lakeview ball again. Lakeview hasn't been able to hold possession for very much. Meanwhile, the Crusaders have been very good in their passing game, able to control it a lot. This one gets by the defender on the left wing, Kirkpatrick, down by herself. Looking to send a cross into the box, but it's stolen away by Zendejas. Moves it up towards midfield. Nice pass there. Frederick has a little bit of room, but she's got a few defenders in her way. Another through ball there intended for Greenfield. The keeper gets to it. And then sends it to midfield. Stepping up was Vickerman, but now Rothfuss has it. Vickerman missed a chance here. Rothfuss weaving her way through the defense, but wasn't able to get a whole lot on that shot, so Mendias is able to pick up the grounder and send it towards midfield. Ashland, the center back. Move it to her keeper. St. Mary's flipping the field. St. Mary's controlling it now in the latter half of the first half. But Lakeview with a chance here. Greenfield had a chance there and ran right through the defense. But had the ball taken away. Good defensive stop there by Reese Wright. Now Lakeview's got a little 3-on-3 brewing. Shot from well outside the box. Quick two-hopper, and keeper is able to handle it easily and sends it towards midfield on a nice punt. Keeping the pressure on is St. Mary's. This ball bounces around in their attacking third. And now across towards the box, and Mendias felt a little bit of pressure there. Quite a few blue jerseys around her. But she's able to handle it and get it out towards midfield, try to get the counterattack going. Greenfield working against two Crusaders defenders. Very physical play there from Wright and Greenfield. And now we got a large substitution brewing. Samantha Gallardo re-enters the game. Bella Musio also in. And Lorraine Lee. Katie Stillwell in the game as well. for Lakeview. Natalia Lamas in the game. A little chance here for St. Mary's. They've got the ball inside and around the 18-yard box. But taken away there. Good defense there from Zendejas. Taking a little bit of the pressure off. Ball's hit toward midfield. Greenfield moves it up to Zendejas. Zendejas works it over to Frederick. It's going against Lily Castillo, but Castillo able to stop the ball in its tracks. Greenfield steals the pass away from the keeper. Now Lakeview has a little bit of a chance here. 3-on-4 favoring St. Mary's. Greenfield working against Wright. But it's cleared away there. Excuse me, that was Reese Wright. Working on that far right side is Emma Meyer. Just working against Greenfield. But Lakeview doing well to keep the pressure on and keep the ball back inside of St. Mary's defensive third, and they'll get a throw in as well. Lakeview looking for a quality shot on goal. They haven't really had one just yet. St. Mary's defense has done well to keep that fact a fact. As that throw in misses the mark and then heads out the back line, so it'll be a goal kick. And Riker Rothfuss will get subbed out, and entering the game is Sydney DeBoer. Stillwell running into a little bit of trouble from a couple of Lakeview defenders. Now Greenfield has a chance here. A physical attacker. She's got a chance from outside. Shot on goal on the post and in. Savannah Greenfield finally capitalizes on one of Lakeview's chances. They get their first goal of the game. The physical play going in favor of Greenfield this time around. And the Honkers are on the board 3-1 in the first half. Now Greenfield is on the sideline in a crouch position, so she looks like she's going to get subbed out. She's been working hard over there in the left wing, and finally it pays off. Entering the game is Rhian Vickerman. Freshman takes over. St. Mary's trying to keep the pressure on and make this a 3-goal game again, but Vickerman, the eldest Vickerman, Carly, snuffs out that attack. Lily Castillo trying to move it up. Katie Stillwell shrugs off her defender. Tried to get a clearance, but St. Mary's snuffs it out, and now a little bit of a run here. A foot race to the ball. A defender, a goalie, and a St. Mary's Crusader are there. Mendias wins that one. Ball heads out of bounds at midfield. Be a throw in from Lamas. That one goes off a St. Mary's defender, so Lakeview will get their first corner kick of the game. Looks like looks like Rhian Vickerman's going to head over into the right corner. Closest to her. Cross comes in, a chance at the top of the box. Another shot, maybe. That one stays in actually. Looked like it was headed towards the fencing on the back line, but Lily Castillo able to stop any additional attack from coming. Hannah Stevens steps up, but now the counterattack is on. Laura Gores, clears it away, and that is how we go into halftime. Take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard. At the half, Lakeview getting on the board in the final minutes of the first half, but they still trail 3-1. St. Mary's the hosts. 3 goals so far in this one. We'll be back after a word from the people that make this broadcast possible in just a moment.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Quick little recap of the first half. As you take a look at the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's leads 3-1 at halftime. The first 2 goals coming from Elise Fernandez. The sophomore was working well on the right wing and had a lot of opportunities early on as St. Mary's continued to put pressure on the Lakeview back line. Bending for most of the time, but breaking just a couple of times. After that, Abby Kirkpatrick put one away from the left wing to make it a 3-goal game. Lakeview then started to figure some things out on offense and started to put a little bit of pressure on. Finally, they got a chance to score, and taking full advantage of it was Savannah Greenfield, the junior, putting one in off the right post and into the back of the net to get the Honkers on the board. So it's 3-1 right now. Quick 5-minute halftime, and then we'll be back to the action. You're watching the Table Rock Sports.net broadcast of the girls soccer game between St. Mary's and Lakeview. We'll be right back.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Fall sports leagues and activities for the entire family coming your way from the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. Watch your mailbox or visit playmedford.com for all the fall activities. You just heard the Medford Parks and Rec halftime report. Just a quick recap of the game. 2 goals from Elise Fernandez and a goal from Abby Kirkpatrick is the result of the 3 goals for St. Mary's. And then for Lakeview, Savannah Greenfield has the lone goal for the Hawkers. Now, Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can help your family's vision clearly focus. Halftime here between St. Mary's and Lakeview. The action will continue in just a few minutes. Second half going.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon. Locally owned and family-run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities, and it's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less, Avista Utilities, and Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners. And hear another word from our sponsors. As halftime winding down, we'll get ready to get it started here. Lakeview down 2 to St. Mary's, the host here in Medford, Oregon at U.S. Cellular.
Workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Back at U.S. Cellular Fields as halftime still underway here. Go ahead and set the schedule for you for the next few games for these teams. For St. Mary's, They'll be playing Cascade Christian here on the 13th. Then to continue their homestand, Oregon Episcopal comes to town on the 16th, and then Brookings Harbor on the 21st. On the 23rd, they head out to Lakeview, play a game against them, and then Sutherland wraps up the regular season. For Lakeview, they also will be headed back to the Rogue Valley in 10 days, taking on Cascade Christian before hosting the Challengers and the Crusaders. After that, a road trip to Caldera, and then out to the coast to take on Brookings Harbor. About ready to get this second half started with St. Mary's leading 3-1. Two of those goals coming from Elise Fernandez and Abby Kirkpatrick. The third of those three goals. Savannah Greenfield, the lone goal for Lakeview, as their 4-1 record and their 3-game win streak hangs in the balance. They'll need at least 2 to keep the unbeaten streak alive. We'll be back in just a moment as we hear from some of the other partners that make this broadcast possible.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guy! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
The refs are headed towards midfield, which means that we've got to be close to the second half starting. I want to thank you for watching TableRockSports.net. Of course, all of our viewers are what keep us going. Without y'all, there'd be no need for a broadcast. So we're happy you're joining us. Second half action is about to get underway here at U.S. Cellular Fields. St. Mary's leading 3-1. The action set to resume here any second now. Both teams still in their huddles. Lakeview will now be heading on your screen to the left and St. Mary's to the right. So Mendias will have the tough task of looking into the sun for the second half of play. Again, you're watching the Table Rock Sports productions of the girls soccer match between St. Mary's and Lakeview. Crusaders ready to rock and roll here in the second half, sporting a 2-goal lead. Elise Fernandez, the leading goal scorer in this game, back out onto the field for the Crusaders. Just waiting on Lakeview. We'll be ready to go. So we get ready to start this second half. We want to thank you to our sponsors, including title sponsor, the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, and presenting sponsor Siskiyou Cellular, with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. St. Mary's will start with the ball. Riker Rothfuss, the senior, will kick off to get the second half action started. And we're underway. Lakeview needs 2 to tie this game up, but they'll also have to stop any attacks. And here comes one. Shot on goal, but swatted down to the earth by Mendias. And then a punt coming towards the left side. Greenfield back on. She's got the lone goal for Lakeview, working against a pair of defenders. And then called for a foul. So a free kick here from just on the other side of midfield for St. Mary's. Greenfield, a physical player. No problem throwing the body around on offense to try to gain position. Now here comes Fernandez on the left wing, moves it to the inside for Rothfuss and just misses on the left foot. But another second chance opportunity there. Shot goes high and wide. So it'll just be a goal kick. Danger averted there by Lakeview. Second. It's like the shot that went wide made its way back onto the field. So quick pause in the action, and now Lakeview will get the goal kick going. For those just joining us, you're watching St. Mary's and Lakeview. Second half action underway here at U.S. Cellular Fields in Medford. Perfect day for soccer. About 60 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Fernandez with a shot on goal. Mendias takes it out of the air and keeps Fernandez from having the hat trick, at least for now. Lakeview trying to turn some defense into offense. Vickerman works her way between a pair of defenders, but then Whitney West takes over. Vickerman putting the pressure on. Lakeview maybe trying to take a page out of the St. Mary's book and just keep the pressure on the defense. Wait for something to break. Vickerman was playing closer to the defensive line in the first half, but now she's up in the striker position. Zendejas and Greenfield on the right and left wings, respectively. St. Mary's trying to get something going. Fernandez working against Lakeview defender, and then foul called on Sadie Glasser. Free kick for Lakeview. Hannah Stevens takes the free kick, sends it in, and it's hip checked away by St. Mary's back line. Greenfield working along with Frederick on the left side, but St. Mary's takes over. Now they're making their way through midfield. Samantha Gallardo up to Fernandez. Fernandez with some room on the right wing. She makes her way in towards the 18-yard box. Shot gets past Mendias, and Fernandez has the hat trick just 4 minutes into the second half. Elise Fernandez picks up her third goal of the match in the 5th minute of the second half. St. Mary's back to having a 3-goal lead, and Lakeview will kick off. Try to get something going. Long through ball in towards Greenfield, but it's snuffed out by the St. Mary's defense. Cleared out. They'll be able to reset. Emma Meyer right there to keep things in check. Another through ball. Fernandez going to show off the speed. She's got room on the right wing. Gets past one defender. A nice move back towards midfield, but the pass snuffed out there by Stevens, and then it's cleared away. Gallardo takes a long shot. Mendias is able to handle it, and now we'll send it towards midfield. Lakeview trying to get some pressure on the back line, but so far not able to get much past and inside of the attacking third. Ball goes towards midfield and then bounces back towards the defensive back line. Good quick two pass there. And then a good defensive stop there by Stevens to snuff out the attack. It'll be a throw in for for St. Mary's on the far side of the field. It'll be taken by Lily Castillo, the sophomore. Lakeview's back line has been busy in this game. It looks like they're checking in on Stevens. She's holding her nose a little bit, or checking it almost as if looking for a bloody nose. She might have gotten hit in the face there on that defensive stop. Appears to be okay. Fernandez working against Vickerman. And then Stevens tries to clear it, but it goes right to a St. Mary's defender. And Diaz comes out and picks that one up. Won by Gallardo. And a late foul called, so it'll be Lakeview's ball. Free kick will be taken by Carly Vickerman. Handled by Reese Wright. Hannah Stevens. It's up a 50-50 ball in. It's an unintentional handball on Natalia Lamas. And an offside is going to be called. Saw that right there on your screen. Today's game between St. Mary's and Lakeview is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. Vickerman runs into a brick wall. Tries to find her way around it. Instead, it's snuffed out by the St. Mary's defense, and they'll reset on their back line. A little bit of pressure coming from Greenfield, forces a errant pass. Vickerman takes a long ball shot right into the arms of the keeper. who boots it to midfield. Referee said that Rothfuss threw a little bit of an elbow check there on Stevens. Free kick taken away. Fernandez has a chance on attack. Mendias not able to get to it, but a good defensive stop there on the back end by Laura Goris. St. Mary's will get the throw in from their attacking third, leading 4-1 in the second half. About 11 minutes in to the second. Cross comes in, cleared partially away, but now a shot by Gallardo goes right into her own player, her own teammate. Vickerman's pass snuffed out. Stevens tries to move it up to Greenfield, but it's taken away by Emma Meyer, the right back. Gallardo goes down. Foul called, nothing else. Trying to send it past the back line, but good stop there from Lamas. But now here comes another promising attack from St. Mary's. Pass goes to the middle to Rothfuss. Rothfuss has a host of white jerseys around her, and then it's cleared away by Goris. Vickerman trying to work her way on a counterattack. Gets through Gallardo. Dances around Glasser. Vickerman through a couple more defenders, and then the ball gets knocked away from her, but Greenfield takes over. She's inside, trying to work past a few defenders, but not able to, loses the ball. Pass goes to the middle and deflected right towards Rothfuss. It's going to take a long shot from deep and just misses wide right. Over the head of Mendias. It's another goal kick for Lakeview. Stevens takes it. Goes right to Vickerman in the middle of the field. Feeling the pressure, she tries to just hit it towards the middle, but it's stuffed away. And here comes Whitney West on the left wing on the pass from Gallardo. Shot is blocked away by Stevens. Wormburner kicked away. Another good stop there from Hannah Stevens. She's been busy back there. Sadie Glasser on the corner kick. Nice ball headed by Gallardo, but high and way wide. And 3 subs will come in for Lakeview. Bailey Harrington is one. Lacey Simonson the second. And see if I can get a number on the third to enter the game. That looks like it's Daniela Hernandez. Rothfuss takes over. Gallardo has it 10 yards inside of midfield, working into the St. Mary's attacking third. Tried to move it up to West, but that pass taken away by Hernandez. Here's the ball went out of bounds. A little bit of confusion between the referees, but they got it all sorted out. Vickerman, good throw in there, was going for Zendejas. Goes out of bounds again. So Vickerman again will throw it in. St. Mary's controlling it in the back half of their defense. That pass sneaks through one Lakeview defender before it's taken away by Frederick. Lakeview swarming to the ball. Trying to get something going out of it. Zendejas had it, but then had it taken away by Lily Castillo. Hernandez steps up to slow down the attack, but here comes Fernandez. Tries to move it up to Rothfuss, but unable to. Hannah Stevens takes it away, but then Fernandez picks her pocket. Heading down the right wing. Good move inside by Fernandez. Now up to Glasser. Glasser with a good move, good pass to Rothfuss. And then a good snuff out there by Mendias coming out from the goal to take away that pass. Whitney West was right there. And now the referee pausing play for a second. There's a little bit of contact there at the end, but didn't appear to be anything major. Mendias is okay. Play resumes. Hernandez with the defender on her back moves it up to Stevens, who now sends it towards midfield to slow down the St. Mary's attack. But it's coming right back for the throw-in, and we may get a substitution here. We will on the next stoppage of play. Appears Julia Dombrowski is awaiting her chance to enter the game. Well, not quite just yet. So now Dombrowski comes in, replaces Lily Castillo. Dombrowski, a freshman. Where's number 2? She's right into the action with a throw-in. Goes to Glasser, and then it's off a Lakeview defender. So Dombrowski will throw it in again. This time goes to Whitney West. She's got a little bit of room to work with on the left side, at least down the sideline. Moves it into Rothfuss. The left-footed kick right into the arms of Mendias. And another save for the keeper. The freshman goalkeeper has been busy for Lakeview. Lots of shots on goal. Now pass to Fernandez, and it's just her and the keeper. Looking for goal number 4. The shot gets past Mendias. 2 goals in both halves for the sophomore. And Elise Fernandez finding her groove on the right wing. "20 minutes into the first half. 5-1 St. Mary's leads, thanks to another 2 goals from the sophomore Fernandez. Easily the start of the game so far. Some nice through balls making their way in between the defensive back line there, and here comes another. But then the offsides flag comes up. Whitney West a little bit anxious and overzealous there, trying to get things started again, looking for goal number 6 for St. Mary's. Thanks to everyone watching and to all of our Table Rock Sports viewers and subscribers to the YouTube channel. Over 250,000 views and counting. We're closing in on 1,500 YouTube subscribers. Thank you all, and don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button for anyone watching on YouTube right now. Nice ball there, and here comes Brianna Ganges. Pass inside, but snuffed out by Hannah Stevens. And Elise Fernandez will get subbed out. She has 4 goals to her name in this match. It's 5-1 Lakeview. Entering the game is Kate Stillwell. Cross comes in, a chance there, and it's blocked away. Another corner kick after good defensive stop there. They're saying it went off a St. Mary's player, so it'll be a goal kick instead. Carly Vickerman's kick is taken by Gallardo. Moves it outside to Whitney West. Now Brooke Frederick has it. 2 Crusaders closing in on her. Moves the ball up. That pass coming our way. Stevens throws it in, intended for Greenfield, and Greenfield wins a little bit of a physical ball inside the left wing. Tries to get a shot off or a pass off, but the left-footed effort just goes into the side of the net. Goal kick for St. Mary's. And a new keeper in as well for the Crusaders. Long through ball chance taken away by the Lakeview defense. Feet get tangled up there between Vickerman and Glasser. Ball going St. Mary's way. Reese Wright, center back, will send this in towards Stillwell on the right side. Got a little bit of space. Bailey Harrington, the freshman, pushes it out of play for a St. Mary's throw-in. Mendias steps up, takes away the pressure there on their defense. Hannah Stevens tries to clear it out. It's taken away by Gallardo and then hit away by Vickerman. Now battle for it, and feet get tangled up again. Sadie Glasser working against Siska Zendeas. Long kick in and wide right. Another goal kick. Hannah Stevens heads out after a busy day on the back line. Replacing her is Laura Goris. Goal kick from Vickerman. Time called. Gallardo comes out. Not sure quite what was going on. They did stop the play clock. Stop the clock from running. Looks like it'll be a drop kick. Not quite sure. Maybe Gallardo was bleeding a little bit, so they'll have to take care of that. Meantime, St. Mary's trying to get some more offense, more tallies in the goal column. Pressure staying on. Parker Gutches takes over Gallardo's position, the center midfield. Throwing gets past the defense. Rothfuss, a nice hard shot with the right foot, but knocked down by Mendias. It's right at her, but with pace. Offsides flag comes up. Looks like it was on Whitney West. Play resumes. The offsides free kick. Trying to put some pressure on the keeper. Greenfield. The Hawkers flying around right now. Trying to get a little pressure on, but a little counterattack action brewing. Greenfield cleared that out with a pretty hard kick right into her own family and friends viewing section over there. Did sound like it hit the fence, so everything appears to be okay. Speaking of, Greenfield trying to work in on the left side, but running right into defenders. A lot of physical play down there. Shot towards the goal is scooped up by the keep. Rothfuss comes up with the ball. Now it's just her and the keeper again. Tries to get around her, but a good stop there by Mendias. Rothfuss tried to dance around, but a good stop there from the freshman keeper for Lakeview. move on the right side. Now working back towards the middle, Rothfuss. Flag comes up for offsides as Stillwell called for the ball earlier, but Rothfuss wasn't able to get the pass away till a bit later in the run. So Stillwell back behind the defensive line. Siska Zendejas will take the free kick on the back line. It's taken away by Rothfuss. Chance to maybe put on a quick counterattack here. Ball moved out to West on the wing. Shot taken away by Mendias. Frederick moving up, tries to make the pass to Greenfield, but it's taken away by the defense. Rothfuss makes a move now off to Stillwell. Stillwell with a defender to her right. She moves to her right around one, takes a shot, but it's wide, way right. Bit of a miss hit off the right foot, and another goal kick for Lakeview. Just over 30 minutes of play into the second half. Lakeview trailing 5-1. And the pressure still coming from St. Mary's. Clearance there from Bailey Harrington. Slows down the Crusaders' push forward. West again on the outside. That one gets away from her. It'll be a goal kick. See the shadows creeping into the field as the sun lowers. Just about 5:30 here in Medford. Game going on from U.S. Cellular Fields. Perfect autumn day. And that one goes just off the shoulder of Rhian Vickerman. So it'll be called for a handball just outside of the half circle, the 18-yard box. It's a good scoring opportunity here for the Crusaders. Brennan will take it. Goes over the keeper and in. Makes it a 6-1 game. Great shot there. Just floated long enough in between the keeper's hands and the crossbar, and it's 6-1 St. Mary's. That defensive stop gets away, and now St. Mary's has another chance here. Harrington has to bail out the defense as a couple of passes got through. Now, foul called. St. Mary's ball again. Abby Kirkpatrick into the game, takes over left wing responsibilities. Carmel Ashland. Looked like she was maybe trying to start a run there for Ryan Lee. but a bit out of reach, and it'll be another goal kick. Around the 35-minute mark in the second half. Goal kick taken away by Stillwell. Ball gets away, and then Lee's able to keep it from going out of bounds. Here comes Frederick trying to work past Lee, but good defense there in the attacking third. Sydney DeBoer is in, taking over at the striker position for St. Mary's. St. Mary's has really held time of possession for the majority of this game, and they've certainly put the most pressure on. 6-1, the score favoring the Crusaders. The Special District 5 matchup. Lakeview working with the ball on the right side. Vickerman and Sofia Zendejas. Vickerman loses the ball, and then the elder Zendejas steps up from the back line and sends it out the back line. Goal kick for St. Mary's. Vickerman working on a few defenders, and St. Mary's called for a foul, so free kick. Carly Vickerman will take it, directing her offense towards the box. Looking for a scoring chance here. This one's sent in, but it's gobbled up by the goalie, excuse me. Vickerman steps up. The left-footed try towards the goal, just wide left. Long-range effort. Ball bouncing around inside of St. Mary's territory. Carly Vickerman with it, tries to move around Carmel Ashland. Moves it in towards Zendejas, but just out of her reach. Sofia Zendejas working with it on the right wing. And that will go out the back line and out of play. Ball changing possessions. Now here comes Carly Vickerman. And Vickerman goes down. She's holding her left ankle. And now play will stop. Hard contact there between her and Ashland, and still holding that left ankle. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Table Rock Sports presentation of St. Mary's and Lakeview Girls Soccer. We'll be right back.
RVTD means more for our community. Because of RVTD, every student has convenient access to the region's high schools to complete their education. Growing community support. RVTD.
Gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
RVTD means more for our community. More people than ever are using the bus to access healthcare, improving the overall health of our region. Growing community support. RVTD.
Carly Vickerman had to be helped off, wasn't able to put any weight on the left foot. Replacing Carly Vickerman is number 8, Natalia Lamas. Trainer for St. Mary's checking in on Vickerman. Pretty hard contact there between her and Ashland. Pressure was on from the St. Mary's attack. Only thing Daniela Hernandez could do was clear it out the back line, so it'll be a corner kick for St. Mary's. It'll be taken by Carmel Ashland. Comes in and out of the hands of Mendias, but she's able to jump on it after the rebound got away from her. And close to the 40-minute mark. Now Kirkpatrick has it on the left wing, working against Hernandez. Tries to get in past the defense, and it'll be a goal kick. And that will do it. Take a look at the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We hope you enjoyed our TableRockSports.net website, one of the top live streaming sources in the nation for high school sports. Our outstanding website was created and is managed by Paradox Media. Big TR Sports, thank you to all our friends on the pond. And the Southern Oregon Sports Commission is joining the OSAA in putting out the call for officials for high school sports. A great way to stay in the game and earn some extra money and ensure our local student athletes get the chance to compete. Please contact your local officials association to learn how to get the stripes on and get in the game. Final score from U.S. Cellular, St. Mary's 6, Lakeview 1. I'm Josh along with Ben, who is working our camera. Great camera work today. I want to thank everyone for joining us. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's 6, Lakeview 1. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. Thank you for watching, and good night from U.S. Cellular Fields here in Medford, Oregon. St. Mary's girls soccer wins 6-1 against Lakeview as they move to 3-5. Lakeview's 3-game winning streak comes to an end. They're now 4-2 and have a matchup in 10 days back here in Medford to take on Cascade Christian. Again, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on TableRockSports.net.